Okay, this is an Armageddon. It is 1 a.m. in Dubai. This is what we are seeing in the price from 4,000 down to, on Ethereum, down to 3,300. Bitcoin has in a moment gone down to 109. It depends on the exchange you're looking at. But this is exactly the point where I was saying that it's going to be quite interesting. Even though now we are bouncing back quite hard, a lot of the tokens, like Arbitrum minus, wow, this is insane. All the way from 40 cents, all the way down to 10 cents. This has been the biggest liquidation event in the history of crypto. I think about $5 billion have been just wiped out. We're actually here in Dubai with our team going absolutely crazy. But I will explain exactly what is happening. So if you're a bit stressed out, if you're absolutely fucking horrified by what just has happened, I think I have a very good explanation. So let me just take it with let me just explain to the best of my ability here. This is the guy who just caused this right here, Donald J. Trump. So basically what happened was, as he posted here, that China has taken an extraordinary aggressive position on trade in sending an extremely hostile letter to the world, stating that they were going to, effective of November the 1st, impose large-scale export controls on virtually every product they make, and some not even made by them. This affects all countries, blah, blah, blah. So, and then he came out and said, 100% tariff on China. So this is a trade war, and welcome to the trade war. And it was taken, like S&P 500 has collapsed quite a bit. And if we take a look at S&P 500, then it hasn't done, that very much. Like, look at S&P 500. It is still faring quite well. It is a big crash for S&P 500. But here's my theory. I know it looks absolutely crazy when it comes to my trades. I'm always showing you full disclosure of what is happening, even though the buyback is kind of coming back. We did take a couple of trades, and this is what my trades look like. So you might remember some of my trades previously, and then I've taken 2 small losses and then a small profit. So on this entire dump, like on futures, I just lost $5,000, so it's okay. But I think that this is gonna bounce back quite fast, and let me explain exactly why. Remember, when you take trades on Evadex, right here, there's a link to it down in the description of this video. It's self-custodial, you retain full control of your assets, and it's fully private and anonymous. And also some trades over on Bybit, and you can claim some really cool bonuses on Bybit and Evadex. Down in the description of this video. This video is not about this. So the crazy part about all of this is wasn't even Ethereum, or it wasn't even about Bitcoin as much, because everything else has crashed. It's absolutely crazily. Look at all of these tokens. Wow, this is freaking insane. Trump token. Look at Trump token. Let me quickly find the Trump token, because the Trump token has had one of the biggest dumps I've seen in like ever. Look, in one day, from $7, it went all the way down to $1. Holy shit. Now this is cleansing, but here's my theory, and this is the reason I'm making this video, so that you're not too stressed out about this. I know it looks painful, it looks absolutely crazy, and as I'm making this video right now, Bitcoin is back at 113,000. I think that this has been one of the biggest wipeouts in history. I think that has been most likely orchestrated. And the weekend, probably we're gonna drip a bit down and then put in the bottom, and then Monday we're probably gonna pump again. Or maybe we're gonna even pump from here somewhere. So it's extremely risky, so mind your leverage. But remember, when Trump was sending in some bad news, usually it was happening on a Friday. Remember this. Then Saturday, Sunday, big panic, markets are off, everything is going ballistic. And then Monday, some kind of good news, and then we pump again. I could be totally wrong here, but I'm gonna be looking for some interesting trades to put in. And I'm gonna be posting those in our Telegram channel for absolutely free. And I'm gonna link a video up here so you can quickly check out how you can get in and see my trades for absolutely free, because all the trades we posted, I lost like $5,000, which is very small, like 5%. No big deal when like so many people probably got liquidated. So we were managing the risk accurately and very carefully here and very precisely. So all the trades I'll post in the community, you can check this video to understand where we're gonna be putting the trades in. But this, I think, has been one of the biggest, it's gonna come down in the history of the humankind as the biggest crypto manipulation that has ever happened. So let's see what happens over the weekend. I'll be very careful. I want to see the market structure during the weekend and then find some long trades, because with this tariff war, it's all the same stuff as it was before. It's nothing new. Certainly could be a catalyst for the beginning at the end. There's always the probability of this. But overall, as the history has taught us, when somebody like Trump is doing some bad news on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's usually bloodbath and some volatility up and down. And then Monday, Tuesday, we just start recovering. So let's see if it happens this time. I'll certainly be looking for some entries. I'll post those in the Discord and the Telegram. Again, remember, I'll link the video here. So once again, you can go click and see how you can actually see my trades. So stay smart, stay vigilant, try to understand what is happening here, and then you will start seeing the cracks and this whole theory, possibly. Just my opinion, wanted to share as soon as possible. Good night and stay strong.